wat ik heb gedaan. Oh, nou ja, nu
Geluid?
zijn we live.
Waterregen.
Ja, we were checking out the cameras. I'm sorry.
Check 1, 2. Can I have my water, please?
But now we have sound as well, if
Thank you.
all is correct. Yeah, we have sound.
Okay. Well, good morning.
That was fun.
I don't know what you heard, but okay.
I was
please
checking
ignore.
out the camera, so I'm not sure. They didn't hear a thing. Oh,
Then it's fine.
then it's fine.
Then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine.
Check 1,
Good
2.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning from Sweden. Veel plezier. No Japan. No, I'm not sure. English versus France. Yeah, sort of. But no Japan. No. Nothing Japanese. We have British. We have France. Well, it's actually British versus France, I think. Atoll is from France. Creek is from Britain. Advance is from France. Cambridge is from England.
Okay.
Arcam as
Arcam.
well. Well, originally it's Samsung, sort of now. Harman.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's Korean. Samsung is Korean, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samsung is Korean.
Korean.
Yeah, Korean. Yeah, sort
Korean owned, but
of. Good morning from Canada. Good morning, man.
Which also is was a French colony,
Oh, okay. Well, that's French then.
but they have the
That was
Okay.
number.
English national
Whatever.
anthem.
People are dropping in. That's good because it's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I really needed to adjust my clock.
Yeah. And the traffic on a Saturday morning is different from the traffic on a Sunday morning.
I can
Yes.
imagine.
I just found out.
Good morning.
Okay, but in here.
Norway is here.
I don't know what.
Well,
yeah.
we're international again.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. So the first one of the year.
It's
The
the
new
first
year.
one of the
Yeah.
2024.
Actually true. So, Happy New Year still, sort of.
Yes. Yes.
It's the first of the year, and we agreed pretty quickly on what we needed to do. Budget amplifiers, well, at least that's a weird thing. Budget used to be like 400 euros, and now you can't really find anything at that price point that is this quality.
No.
That's impossible.
Well, you can find stuff on a 400 euro
Yeah.
level, but well,
Yeah, it's a bunch of plastic with.
Well, you have the the wireless speakers that are of that price tag.
True.
That's it.
Yeah, Sonos. Yeah, they have 400 euros.
Yeah.
Streaming speakers,
Yes.
but yeah, a lot of congratulations. Musical 2024. Well, let's hope. Hello from Slovakia. Yeah, people are dropping in. That's good. But budget amplifiers. We had. Well, Yamaha said yes, but we don't have a Yamaha amp right here.
no.
So that's
Unfortunately.
unfortunate
Yeah.
because I was really curious about that 600 series from Yamaha. We know Yamaha is a very decent brand
Yep.
that performs pretty good actually in their price range.
Yeah.
So that would be fun. But well, we have a Atoll IN50. That's their entry-level integrated amplifier, which is really funny because you actually see empty spots on the board. So probably the IN100 has exactly the same PCB with twice the capacitors and transistors,
Could be.
and I think a
That's
beefier power supply. But
Pretty
it's
smart design.
it's smart. Yeah, I wasn't disappointed because it's actually really smart to do it that way. We have the Creek 4040A, which is new for me. I haven't tested anything from Creek in a long time.
Well, they haven't been around in a long time.
Maybe
so-
that's the reason then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know more about it.
Yeah,
Right?
we'll
You'll
tell-
tell
tell
more.
Yeah, you can tell the Creek story.
Yep.
We have an Advance Paris
75.
IX75, which has been around for a long time.
Yep.
But the distributor in the Netherlands is called Serviq. He said, yeah, it's been around for a long time. I don't know. I said, you know what? It's still available. You can buy it. We know Advance as a fun brand.
Yep.
I like their design and I like their sound. We had a lot of Advance acoustic in the Advance Paris, in our tests, and they performed
pretty well.
pretty
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
And if you need inputs on a device,
Wow.
Yeah.
then Avant Paris offers you
Yeah.
any input you can think of.
The test winner 8 inputs, including phono.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a ridiculous
a
amount
lot
of inputs.
a lot
on
of
the-
watts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's powerful. But the Creek is different because they use Infineon Class D. I've heard Infineon once, but with Amphion.
Oh, yeah.
Their power amp had Infineon Class D and it sounded really good.
Okay.
So I'm curious about the Creek. But then Cambridge, the CXA 81.
Yep.
One of the more expensive ones. Yeah, around €1,000.
Like the Creek.
Yeah, Creek is also €1,000, and the rest of them is 849, and the Advance is 749. It's really cheap considering the competition. The Cambridge was more expensive, but you can buy it now for $1,000. I think it's a good deal, but we'll hear about it more later in the live stream. And we have the brand new Arcam A5.
Yeah.
And we were both very curious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we heard a big brother on a
Yeah, the
on an event.
25, I
the
think.
25. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good amplifier. It sounded really nice. So that's the lineup.
So how are we gonna test today?
Mhm.
Well, it's a €1,000 amplifier, so we decided let's test it like people would use it at home
Yeah.
most of the time.
True. Yeah.
A lot of these amplifiers, not all, but a lot of them have a deck inside.
Yeah.
So we want to use that deck also, so you get an impression of how will it perform in your home.
Yeah.
So to test it, we hooked up our two devices from Volumio, the Primo and the Revo.
Yeah.
The Revo is a streamer only.
Yeah.
So we use it digitally out into the deck input from the amplifiers that have a deck. Not
Yeah.
all of them have it. The Atoll, for instance, is analog only.
Mhm.
And we use the Primo analog out
Yeah.
into the amplifiers.
Yeah.
So we're going to test 2 tracks with the Revo, if possible, and 2 tracks with the Primo.
Yeah.
So you get an impression of what will it sound like analog in and what will it sound like digitally in.
And I think that's a very interesting way of testing. Not to say, wow, we're really good, but we both know that the analog part performs differently from the digital part.
Yep.
And it's interesting to see where they cut the cost, because there has to be a compromise in this price point somewhere.
Yes.
It's impossible to do both at a very, very high level. Well, with our testing, even €2,500 integrated amplifiers with DACs, we hear that the DAC performs differently from the analog inputs.
Yep.
So,
And the connection is coaxial with
yeah,
when digital.
yeah, coaxial input. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
So we know that the Revo is even better USB out or AES out.
Yeah.
Some of them have an USB input, but not all of them. So it would be too much variations. Coax
one
out.
comment on the music, Martijn. Why did we choose this track list? Because someone
Yeah.
said, yeah, no orchestral music. I think not a lot of people like orchestral music in a live stream, so they will just walk away. But there's another reason.
Well, apart from that, I mean, we could have chosen orchestral music as well. Why not? But there's a few other reasons. One of the reasons is that we have noticed lately that the playing music and music rights on
Yeah,
YouTube
it's
is becoming very difficult.
yeah, it's getting really hard. A
yeah.
lot of our sample videos are even taken offline now.
Yep.
We used Jacques Louchet, for example, which was pretty good because
Yeah.
we didn't get blocked. There were no issues considering the rights, but lately at least 10 videos are taken offline because of Jacques Louchet. So we're sorry
God,
for that. We have
I had to
backups.
pay a lot of money to get it fixed. Yeah.
But that's YouTube doing their magic for you. So we're sorry, but
No,
if you
yeah.
become a Patreon, and not to force you to pay money, but if you become a patron, we have backups, and they're all being transferred to Vimeo now, because they're not that tight in their rights,
Yep.
so to say. I don't know how to say it in English, but we're transferring the videos to Vimeo, and I just can't do this anymore, all the sample videos, because it's a lot of work and they're just being taken offline. So it's useless work.
Yeah.
In a live stream, it's fine. We record stuff, so I'm pressing record right now because I forgot. Well, we are recording this live stream and we'll put it on Vimeo. So if you are a Patreon, you can watch them all on Vimeo in way higher quality than even YouTube. So it's a win-win in that sense. But that's one of the main reasons.
So we are choosing music from artists and labels which are smaller and who don't have that copyright control algorithms running on YouTube like the big companies do. So we hope, fingers crossed, that this will run. The track list is in the description box of the YouTube video. So if you want to know which music we are using, just click open the description box below the video and you will see the track list. So without any further ado, I think we should start testing.
Yeah, I think so, because we have 5 amplifiers in front of us, and we will start with the Atoll. So what can we say about the Atoll IN50? 849 euros. There's no deck inside.
No.
So all focus is on the amplifier. It has 5 analog single-ended inputs. It has a pre-out and a bypass. I think that's for the power amp input, that you bypass the preamp. 2 times 50 watts in 8 ohms and 2 times 70 watts in 4 ohms. And we see that a lot in this price range. It doesn't double in power, which means that there is some headroom if you use a normal loudspeaker, but don't force it to do a lot of punching to your speaker. That just won't work.
For the Atoll, you can buy a deck board, additional deck board, or an additional phono board. So if you need the deck, and if you want the deck, and if you want to have a phono input, you can have to buy a separate module, which you can order with your.
True. You can. That's a good upgrade path. Yeah, I like that.
Yes, that's sensible.
Yeah, sensible.
So the Atoll, we will only play the music from the Primo.
Yeah,
because it doesn't have a digital input. From all the tracks that we're going to play, we have 4 of them. We play about 2 minutes, and then we cut it off.
Yeah, that's also because of the rights. If we use too much time, they will cut us off. And I think after 2 minutes you get the idea. All right.
So if you're ready to switch.
Yeah, good point. Let's switch to the. Okay, go.
Hard times are here everywhere you go. Times are harder than they ever been before. People are drifting from door to door. Can't find heaven, don't care where they go. If I ever get off of this killing floor, you know I'll never get down this low no more.
That's about 2 minutes.
Yeah, let's start the next track.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let me adjust that camera because you went more forward than I expected.
Sorry?
No, no, nothing.
Oh, I can go a
No,
little
no,
bit
no, no.
behind.
It's fine. Like this.
Um,
I
oh,
recognize the Atoll sound.
yeah, that's one of the things.
Yeah,
but also,
definitely.
I'm curious to find out if we listen to the other amplifiers and also this track digitally.
Yeah.
But there's some congestion in the middle part of the mid range.
Yeah.
I heard it with the Theo Sieben track,
Yeah.
the guitar.
Okay.
Pretty much.
It was too much.
Yeah.
In our faces.
Yeah. Okay.
And but I found the piano was maybe because the recording was very distant.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
True.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ravel, Atoll, musique française.
Oui.
True.
It matched more. It matched better. It was more pleasant to hear.
Yep.
I thought it was. It had a nice warmth.
Yeah.
Very easy listening.
It's easy.
The vocal track I agree it was, but
yeah,
very much.
But it's closely
forward.
closely mic'd.
Really closely mic'd, I think.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But it's a hard track because there's so many transients in there.
Yeah.
So I heard it struggle a bit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the Primo or if it's the amplifier or the combination.
Well,
to be honest.
we didn't say anything about the system, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Because it's quite important to know. We play with the TAD Evolution 2 loudspeakers, the Primo and the Revo, but they're both powered by the Pura Dodo.
Yeah. So
and that makes a huge difference in performance.
Yes. So that's why I'm a little bit surprised with the.
Yeah, but that's not the power supply, nor the Primo or the Revo.
So it should perform well.
But you have to keep in mind that an amplifier needs to play along with a loudspeaker.
Yeah.
So the interaction between the two is critically important. We don't have the tools to just swap out loudspeakers live. That's impossible.
Yep.
But I know the TAD is not a hard to drive loudspeaker. Speaker cable is the Dryade Flow reference, and I chose that because it has banana plugs and not spades, and it's not as heavy as the Van den Hul Nova. It just didn't fit on some of the amplifiers. That's the reason why I chose the Dryade, and well, it's pretty decent loudspeaker cable, so that's fine.
Especially in this class, I think the cables are even more expensive than
the Dryade Flow speaker cable is more expensive than the amplifier, so yeah. And I didn't filter anything, and we use stock cable.
Okay.
Just drop fader, like we like to call it. So no tweaks at all in power, no filtering, no fancy power cable.
Except for the Primo.
Yeah, but that's because I didn't want it to be a weak link.
No.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. We need a very, very clean source.
And we have the two AVAs.
Yeah, the PSIs. Yeah, that's an acoustical tweak, cheat.
It's the first time we do it in a live stream.
No. Third time.
Third time, yeah. Already.
Previous, we used it as well, and when I had it for review. And then we got the comment, wow, that sounds incredibly good. Yeah, that's the PSI. We need to use a 1 kilohertz tone to calibrate it, because the white noise didn't really work.
No.
It was way too loud. Okay. Ooh, it's almost empty. That's too bad. How is that possible? Always.
Yeah.
Always. I don't know why. Shit. It's empty.
Okay.
But we can use the phone.
Okay.
We have some more batteries.
No, it's 9 volts.
Ugh.
Yeah. Do you have a decibel meter, or can you play a 1 kilohertz tone from Rune?
Yeah, a 1 kilohertz.
But we don't want to cheat.
Which one do you have on the voor welke gebruik?
Just test tone, and then you find.
Is it in here?
Yeah, that's the album.
Okay.
And you just play 1 kilohertz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, people, just plug your ears.
Because now it was okay.
1000 hertz.
That's really loud.
Bass.
But for music it's fine. That was 96. So I know now it's 96. And then it's fine for music, because that's 0 dB.
Okay.
Let's go to the creek.
No, we have 2 more tracks.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
you
we
play
do
them
it.
analog, of course.
No,
yeah,
and
sorry.
we play it very shortly.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. True. Otherwise, we'll have less playtime.
2 more tracks. Let me go back to the playlist.
Yeah. Hello all. A lot of people joined. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Are you ready for some rock music?
Rock. Yeah.
Here we go.
Sure. Go.
about great times from way back. Wishing I could travel back in spells and comebacks. Answer the next phone call and wicked stories and tales. Scheming within the ways of wealth. Boy, the best of us are going through hard times. Prices rise up before you, pennies and dimes. Higher state of minds, think nothing of it. Constant snakes and fakes, and hissing in my wake. There's street dreams. Cause everybody's looking for something, and I'm still searching.
About 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the last track.
Last track, yeah. Let's go.
Of all, so naked and brutal, this violence and flatness of who we are. No space, no spirit, high impact access to anyone's display. The fabric of our favorite game, master manipulator, making it far this way. Serial imagery, obsessed with projection. Master manipulator, make it far this way. Serial imagery, fabric of our favorite games. Yeah, watching the world burn with such mastery. Are these the signs of our times? Yeah, watching the world burn with such mass appeal. Are these the signs of our times? Some the stuff of nightmares that became our dream, to change anyone's perception with a powerful idea. It could be a vulgar joke, so complicated in its implication. Simple for mankind and shape, but the things are possible.
Wow, she's a daughter of Chris Whitley.
Yeah, Trixie Whitley. That's a kind of a complex piece with
Yeah, people liked it.
Yeah, it's
I too.
Yeah.
Me too, sorry.
it's I hear all kinds of. Oh, sorry, I know this track pretty well. I hear all kinds of things going on in the track.
Yeah.
The
Lots of bass.
Yeah, the Atoll. Yeah, so the bass part is where I thought, well, here it's gonna get a little bit difficult for the
Yeah.
Atoll.
True.
But I really like the complexity. It could handle it without.
I was quite impressed actually by that.
Yeah,
It had a firm grip.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of sub bass. I think it's about 40 hertz or so. I
Yeah,
don't know,
yeah.
or even lower.
Yeah.
Um,
it did it. I mean, yeah.
The mid range is quite nice actually. The voices and
Yep.
also in the third track, what was it?
Dandy. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, FKA Bond from BMC.
You know, this guitar, you know, it didn't
Yeah.
blur the whole sound stage or so.
No. No, the
Dominate.
fun thing with the BMC track, it's recorded in real world studios.
Yeah.
So it's been engineered quite good actually, but somehow the gentleman who is BMC kind
Yeah.
of disappeared. So I have this album, I
Yeah.
had it, and it's gone. You
Oh.
cannot find it anymore. There are a few tracks on Bandcamp still, but
Too
not the
bad.
whole album. Yeah.
I need to steal some batteries.
Okay.
Yeah. I find some.
From your guitar.
Overall,
Overall,
So,
if I look at the complexity of all the different things that we try to test,
Yeah.
transients, stereo image, how it handles complex music,
Yeah.
rock, piano. I think for €1,000,
Yeah. That's
even
seven-
less. It's
no, it's 8.49. or something
€849
like
euros.
that. Yeah.
This is not bad
No.
at all. It's a very good deal actually. It's-
And how much is the deck board when you?
I don't know.
Or so?
No, I don't know.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
No,
At all.
at all.
Jung is sharp.
Jung
today.
is
yeah,
sharp
yeah,
Can
Yeah.
you feel it?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube. Can you feel it? Yes.
Mati wasn't happy. I know. He thought it sounded horrible. I didn't think it, but
No.
maybe it's worse on YouTube. But I calibrated the mic, so it should be okay. It's a warmish sound,
Yes,
I think,
but that's always with Atoll.
and with Advance as well. Advance is less warm than Atoll, I think. But let's go to the Creek.
Yeah,
Really curious.
Creek. Yeah, Creek. Now that's a fascinating
About
story.
Creek, yeah.
Yeah,
I have been reading up on the on Creek because
Yeah.
I didn't know the brand. I thought it was an American too, but it isn't. It's from the UK. The story of Mr. Creek started. His father had an electronica shop.
Mm-hmm.
And from that shop, as a young man, he started to build stuff, and then he got somehow into audio, and he started to buy to build
Yeah.
audio equipment. And then in the end, he launched Creek, the label, and his goal was to build very affordable audio gear that sounded great. That was his whole.
Yeah, the first
Point.
one was £99.
Yeah.
Introduced in 1982.
Wow.
And it launched with a bang in the British
That's
hi-fi
cheap.
industry.
Yeah, that's cheap.
It really got a lot of attention, and it was one of the best-selling audio equipment in the UK ever because it was cheap and it was good. And then the usual story. He needed to scale up, so he did work with manufacturers. Then another company bought Creek, and he still started to work for it. And then another company bought that company again, and well, to cut a long
Disappeared.
story, it disappeared a kind of. And then a few years ago, he
More
decided to buy back the Creek brand name, and he started anew.
Yeah.
He found a new manufacturer in China because he always did work this way.
Yeah.
He designs it, and then he finds a manufacturer to build it.
He only designs. He
He
doesn't
only
produce.
designs. He doesn't produce.
Okay.
So now he does produce in China, and he came up with the 4040A, which the A is for anniversary because the label Creek is
Oh.
40 years old.
Mackie says Creek currently moved its factory back to Europe from China.
Okay, could be.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, Europe, it can be anything.
Well, the type name is the same as the first launch.
Yep.
In '82, the CAS 4040.
Okay, that's good to know.
So it's a new design
Mhm.
with an old name and an anniversary edition, and we know if manufacturers do something with anniversary editions,
Yeah.
they always try to do something special.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to hear what it can do.
We first need to calibrate it.
Yep.
So play the 1 kilohertz. I'll disable the mics for that. I saved your ears. It should be the same now as the Atoll.
Is it digital in right now?
No, it's analog in.
It does have a deck board.
It does have a deck board, yeah, definitely.
But we start with analog.
We start with.
We start with analog, I think,
Okay.
and then we go
I
to
have
digital.
do the last 2 tracks first.
Oh, okay.
You.
Sorry, man.
Okay, let's go
Yeah.
with BMC.
All right.
Strange cats and loose minds, evil signs mistaken for kind. Undercover green weeks of lies. Deceptions wrapped up in crazy ties. If you love life, stay clear of the dark side. Rewrite stories that were seen through time. A lost generation manipulating minds. You don't seem to wanna think clear with their minds, or clever with their time. High kids with the heart to kill coming in. Suicide or what's these bring endlessly cash. About great times from way back, wishing I could travel back in spells and comebacks. Answer the next phone call and wicked stories and tales. Scheming, women and ways of wealth. Boy, the best of us are going through hard times. Prices rise up before you, pennies and dimes. Higher state of minds, think nothing of it. Constant snakes and fakes, and listen in my wake. Their street dreams. Cause everybody's looking for something, and I'm still searching.
And then Dandy.
Yep.
Reflective all, so naked and brutal. This violence and flatness of who we are. No space, no spirit, high impact access to anyone's display. The fabric of our favorite game, master manipulator, making it far this way. Serial imagery, obsessed with projection. Master manipulator, make it far this way. Serial imagery, fabric of our favorite games. Yeah, watching the world burn with such mastery. Are these the signs of our times? Yeah, watching the world burn with such mass appeal. Are these the signs of our times? Some the stuff of nightmares that became our dream, to change anyone's perception with the powerful idea. It could be a vulgar joke, so complicated in its implication. Simple for mankind and shape, but the things of possibility. Loneliness, serenity, master manipulator, making it too far, making it too far. Serial imagery.
All right. Well, first impression.
I didn't want to turn this track off.
No. No.
It's so different from the Atoll.
It's ridiculous. The difference.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Well, after 3 seconds, I thought, damn, that's very different. It has more control.
It has far more control, yeah. But it has less of a bubble. I mean, the Atoll projected really a bubble of music
True.
in which you are.
Yeah.
And the Creek is more recessed and it's more a podium kind of presentation.
It's a podium sound.
Yeah.
It's wider.
Yep.
It's less of a bubble.
Yep.
But it feels more calm and controlled.
Much
reminds me
more.
of you know, I have a Lent system.
Yeah.
You name it. It's
Yeah.
the same league of
Yeah, the sound-wise, a little bit, yeah.
Name is maybe more powerful. Lent is also like this. It's very.
Lent is more relaxed than
Yeah.
Name. Yeah, Name is more focused on Pratt.
It also has two times 45 watts, but it's
Yeah.
it controls every speaker.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
but this is more. It's more powerful. It's two. Oh wow, it's 2 times 55, so it's only 5 watts,
Yeah,
but
but
it doubles.
double.
Yeah, but the bass was so much more grip on the bass
This
in
is
this
the
track.
Infineon Class D that you.
Yeah,
also
and it's a switch mode power supply. Ooh.
Mm.
I don't give a
Ooh.
peep about that. You feel the control.
And what about Infineon Class D?
Yeah, you have Hypex, Ice Power,
Okay.
Infineon. Yeah, different
Okay.
brand, different technology, different topology. I'm not really into Infineon. I haven't studied it, so I can't say anything about it. But it sounds good.
But I heard it also the characteristics of the Primo back, the fluidity in the voices and how it brings forth the voices, because you
Yeah.
said I can actually hear what they're singing.
Yeah, tangibility is
but
so much better.
That's the Primo. Also.
True.
That's one of the characteristics of the Primo. So
Yeah.
I heard it better indeed than with the Atoll.
And it has also an XLR input. I don't know if it's really balanced, but it has an XLR. It's the only one with the XLR input. The Creek.
Yeah, it's
So
it's
for
really
a
complete.
tiny box, it really has a lot of features.
Absolutely. So now I'm curious how the deck inside will perform.
Yeah.
So can we switch it to
Yeah,
the
sure.
digital input?
Okay, let's do that. It should be on coaxial input.
Well, they
Some
say-
say your mics are in and out. Bad connection, so I'll check it later.
About manufacturing in China, on the website, Creek says proudly designed in the UK, and often that's a sign that it's manufactured somewhere else.
Yeah, but that's also true
And it's
for
nothing wrong with
no.
with that. And
Oh, that's phono. XLR, Bluetooth, USB,
so
Optical, coaxial.
Let's see if it plays.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, well, yeah, Jung's microphone is already on the couch, so maybe it's better now. I know its reception here is
was on the couch
sometimes a
already.
little bit annoying.
Ik hoor geen geluid uit.
Nee? Dan moet hij naar de... Oh, dat is raar. Hij zou het moeten doen. I'll check the input. 1 second. Digital inputs, it's on coaxial. So, is that the Revo that we should check out?
It's Primo Revo.
Yeah, but the Revo, is it on coaxial out already?
I don't know. Have you checked if it's on the?
prepared it.
Yeah, I just plugged it in, you know.
Oh, then it's probably. Should I see if I can find it?
1 second. I'll Jung, entertain our guests.
Yes, I was already preparing a song. No, it's the 4040 series. It's also available with a CD drive inside.
Oh, by the way, it's good
So-
to know that the phono stage is also optional. It's in here, but we didn't test it, so
You should. It should be on.
it should be good.
So with phono, it's more.
It's more expensive.
expensive, I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah.
So they have the 4040 CD, the 4040A, and then you can beef it up with the phono stage. And that's quite nice.
It's weird because it's already on SPDIF.
Let's check from locally if there's a.
Did
If I do it.
you check the wiring on the?
Yeah. Yeah, we can reach the Revo, so that's.
No, but is there a coax?
Yeah, there
cable?
is a connection from the Revo to the Creek. Well, the demo demon, like I like to call it, Coaxial out, yeah. It's in there.
Okay, let's check if it works from the Revo itself.
Coaxial is on. Yep.
Yeah. So this is from the Revo itself. Now let's play something from Rune. No. So Rune doesn't play to the Revo somehow.
That's really weird.
If it's
Because I can
switch off
see
the
it in
knob.
Rune. It's also,
help me, Mr. Rune expert.
but you can
Sorry,
disconnect it.
We're experiencing
Ungroup it.
some technical problem.
Yeah, well, it happens, people. It's live.
Group. Currently, can I?
Save, yeah, and then go to the Revo. What?
It doesn't see the Revo.
Okay, that's really odd.
Maybe you
Add
switch
it
off the
again.
Revo and on again.
In the settings, you can edit.
Oh, dan moet je hem toevoegen.
Oh God, I have a crash course in Rune right now.
Go to audio,
Audio, yep.
and then you should see it.
Well, this is
Go
the
down,
day
down,
of the
down,
live
down,
in
down.
streaming audio.
Yeah.
You cannot find anything
Revo.
you have done, and then you have
What?
to go into a
Yeah, there it is.
SharePoint sync. Let's see.
into a menu of Rune, and then you have to select that you want to have it. You know,
Yesterday it was in Rune because I could group it.
Rune ready is on.
Okay,
Let's turn it
off
let's
and
turn
on. Let's try to turn it off and on again.
but this is streaming.
Yeah, this is streaming
Hassle.
audio in its full glory for you.
Yeah. Oh God, give me vinyl.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. Let's see if Rune sees
I
the.
still have a cassette player in my car, and I played ABBA yesterday. ABBA
Yeah.
Gold.
Why? Why?
Just you push in a cassette.
Shall I just unplug it and plug it in?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's do the hard reset.
The hard reset,
You
people.
could unplug all power. Gewoon.
Yeah, boom. Okay, go off. And then power off.
This week we had a discussion on our platform about streaming versus CD.
Oh man, give me a CD player, please.
Yeah. And you know, streaming is like radio. You can just skip and listen.
It's fun.
It's fun, but if you really want to enjoy music, you need either vinyl and CD is more. And they already said it in 1982. It's more practical.
Yeah, it is.
And I bought, you know, at the thrift shop for €4. I bought
Yeah, 4
like
CDs.
5 CDs, including Brothers in Arms.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, vinyl is getting really, really popular.
But very
So it's really, really expensive. And with, oh, you shouldn't stand on the glass fiber.
Oh, it's not the Erik Wilderman fiber.
No, definitely not.
I'll give you the blue.
I can't afford that. Yeah, go back. It's fine now. But because it's really popular, a new vinyl is like $40.
Yeah.
30, 40, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, it should be there, Martijn.
I can try it as well if you want to, but I don't want to. Fear.
Yeah.
Rune ready. I only see the Amber
Yeah.
and the Primo.
What's this?
That's the Primo playing Evo. Primo.
Not from Rune. I can play the music from.
Yeah,
from
just
Revo.
do that then, because it's
Um,
annoying. Shouldn't wait too long.
well, with music.
That's true.
Can't you play it? Yeah.
We can use the SPDIF from the Primo as well. It's
Let's do that. Yeah.
then we don't have the Revo is better digitally out, of course, but room tested. No, it's not here. It's really weird. I'll just plug the
I'm
SPDIF from the Primo then.
It's trying to find the the Rune server.
Yeah, but then you're not on the right network.
Alpha Media, toch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on it.
Okay. Well,
Change to SPDIF on the Primo, so I have to change it in the setting.
okay.
Okay, this is this is just proof that it's really live, a live stream.
Yeah.
Or our French viewers are hacking the system in order to prevent the creak from this second setup.
All right.
Okay.
This was fun.
On the Primo here, so let's see if I can play from.
That's fun.
Well, let's go back to the playlist.
Yeah, live streaming Gremlins. I tested it yesterday and it worked, but whatever.
Whatever.
Doesn't work now.
Okay, let's try again.
Yeah.
Digital out on the Primo, digital in into the Creek.
Okay. Yep. Go.
Hard times are here everywhere you go. Times are harder than they ever been before. People are drifting from door to door. Can't find heaven, don't care where they go. If I ever get off of this killing floor, you know I'll never get down this low no more.
Phew.
That was quite a difference.
It had
Oh.
so much flow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really dig this amp.
I do. Also the deck inside.
Yeah, it's really good.
it's good. It's really
Really
good.
good.
Phew.
Yeah, it's impressive. Such a small box. €1,000. Yeah, it's on the.
Yeah, it's, you know, the piano. You know, when it was playing on the discant, the high register, you could hear there, you know, all the
Textures. Yeah.
it's like water flowing.
Yeah,
so.
that's
Yeah.
exactly what this track should be
Yeah.
doing. It's I always call it purling, but
Yeah.
it should be like water flowing.
Yeah.
That's the effect that you would really like to hear in this track.
Yeah,
The Gaspard La Nuit is
Yeah.
is a story.
Yeah.
From I forgot the writer, but it's not well.
I'm
But
gonna
it's-
change
it
the amp.
really tells a story. Amazing amp.
yeah.
It's an amazing amp. Yeah, I'm really impressed. I mean, if this is €1,000, pooh,
yeah.
I see it. I can see it go up against more expensive amps without a
too.
problem.
Yeah, no problem at all. I'm really impressed. It's
So it has also a remote control.
definitely.
It has a nice little remote control. I mean, that's plastic, of course, but
Yes,
that's
If it works, it works.
yeah.
We shouldn't be nitpicking on remote controls in this price range. I
No,
think
of
it
course
does
not.
have a remote.
Yes, it does have a remote.
And
It's decent.
coaxial one.
The remote.
And does it also have a phono in? Because it doesn't on the paper.
Yes, it has a phono, but that's optional.
Okay.
At least it doesn't say in their own on the website. It just says it has phono input.
Okay.
But Jaap told us that it was optional, and I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, that's what I heard from the distributor at least.
Okay.
So I just reproduce what he says to me.
Yes, a vinyl music may plug an optional sequel MK4 phono preamp
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So you can
instead of
even
the line 2.
Yeah.
So expect it to cost about 250 or so. Maybe.
yeah, probably, yeah. Then you have a
Wow.
very complete wow package. Oh wow.
Because they have a separate. Here's their phono preamp, a small box. That's 10.
okay.
Analog?
Shall we start with
Digital?
yeah
Okay, that's fine.
coaxial? Okay. Because then you don't have to switch. Let's see if the remote works. This is the Cambridge. Oh, I don't have the
Avance.
advance. But
Let's do the 1 kilohertz.
Yeah, so I'll mute you guys again to prevent ear damage. Yeah.
Tik nogal als je. de
Yeah,
phono contract-
they didn't mute the output, but I know now why, because Grim told us why.
That's true.
That's true, yeah.
Digital, so I have to do Hard Time Killing Blues. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Can we switch the mic?
let's go. Advanced Acoustic iX75.
Hard times are here everywhere you go. Times are harder than they ever been before. drifting from door to door. Can't find heaven, don't care where they go. If I ever get off of this killing floor, you know I'll never get down this low no more.
Second song? Makes me very relaxed.
Yeah, but the dynamics are
Yeah,
are much smaller than with the creek.
Yeah.
Yes,
true.
especially the piano was seems like a totally different instrument playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Characteristics are different.
it is as if the mid highs are stressed, a little bit beefed up, and the mid and then there's a kind of a dent in the
The mid low, yeah.
in the mid low, and
yeah.
it made me feel restless actually.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I didn't have that, but it is a very different sound than the creek.
And the high is the treble is very emphasized.
Yep.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
I heard it also with the Theo Sieben track,
Yeah.
the
Yes.
first one, that the how the voice and the
Yeah.
guitar are projected as so totally different from the
Yeah.
previous ones.
Yes.
It's also it was a little bit lean in the mid lows.
Yes, and I think at certain levels it's almost as if it's as if it's out of phase or so. So it doesn't arrive in the same time. Because
Yeah.
it's first the highs travel fast, the travel faster than the lows. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I get what you mean. I mean, it's a little bit leaner in the mid bass, so the balance is different. But it could be the deck. I mean, it's an older model with an older deck.
Yeah.
So let's see what it does with the analog.
And I'm not, I think all three of us, we are used to a certain sound.
Yeah.
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 We're expected to be blown away.
Richness in sound. Well, that's what you
Grandeur.
pay. Grandeur. That's what you pay for.
Luxe.
Yeah.
Volupté.
Volupté, monsieur.
Let's see what it will do.
Richesse en basse
The two previous tracks were digital out.
Yeah.
Or digital in. I have to say digital out on the Primo and digital in on the Advance.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go analog in.
Analog in from the Primo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The city hides many strange cats and loose minds. Evil signs mistaken for kind. Undercover green leaks of lies. Deceptions wrapped up in crazy ties. If you love life, stay clear of the dark side. Rewrite stories that were seen through time. A lost generation manipulating minds. Who don't seem to want to think clear with their minds, or clever with their time. High kids with your heart to kill coming in. Suicide was easily endlessly cash. Thinking about great times from way back. Wishing I could travel back in spells and comebacks. Answer the next phone call and wicked stories and tales. Scheming within the ways of wealth. Boy, the best of us are going through hard times. Prices rise up before you, pennies and dimes. Higher state of minds, think nothing of it. Constant snakes and fakes. And he's sitting in my wake. Their street dreams. Cause everybody's looking for something, and I'm still searching.
Of all, so naked and brutal, this violence and flatness of who we are. No space, no spirit, high impact access to anyone's display. The fabric of our favorite game, master manipulator, making it far this way. Serial imagery, obsessed with projection, master manipulator, make it far this way. Serial imagery, fabric of our favorite games.
Okay. This was not the best amp.
No, but yeah,
How come?
that's an intriguing
That's
question.
an intriguing question. It could be a complete mismatch with the TAT, the
It's
TADs.
possible.
Could be, yeah.
Could be. Just not a good marriage. So
It-
let's
it-
not draw conclusions like
No.
this is a bad amp.
No,
Because in
you
general,
can't-
we like
Advanced Paris.
Advanced Paris.
Yeah.
And we have had the more powerful amplifiers, which really
Really nice
Yep.
on this. Also on the TAD, but this is not a good marriage.
I think it needs.
I think it just needs more current.
Yep.
We could hear it already in the dynamics.
Yeah, the dynamics were
But it's a Class AB and
Yeah, it's Class AB, but it's all in the power supply. You can't say
Yep.
2 times 75 watts doesn't say anything.
No.
I mean, the Atoll is 2 times 50, and it didn't have any
Creek.
issues with dynamics at
Yeah.
all. That's just a sound signature you like or dislike. The Creek has more power, has a switch mode power supply. Most of the time they're more rich on current. So maybe the TAD needs a little bit more current.
but it really didn't match. No.
No, not a good match.
Nope.
Um,
So that's also a take-home lesson maybe for people watching at home.
yeah, power doesn't say
The
anything.
thing, so if you have your amplifier and your speakers should be
should
in
match.
harmony,
Yeah.
should match. If they don't match, then you can buy any kind of amplifier that you like, but if they don't match with your speaker,
No, doesn't work.
it doesn't work. No.
Okay, Cambridge.
Cambridge Audio, another
British.
English one.
Yeah, it's also proudly designed in the UK, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
Um,
80 watts, 4 ohms, 120 and 8 ohms. It has a 4 times analog input.
Yep.
I think that's because of the Sabre dock. It has 2 optical inputs, 1 coaxial, Bluetooth even, and USB.
Yep.
Funny fact.
A headphone. They also have all have headphone. Funny fact.
Funny fact. Just like with name, I think they also mirrored the input names on the back because
Oh.
if you look from the top side, you can still read it. I
Okay.
love that.
Yeah,
It's just funny.
very thoughtful.
Yeah. This one keeps going into standby.
okay.
So maybe we should give it a minute or 2 or 3 to
Warm up.
warm up a little
Okay.
bit. Can't seem to switch it off. The Arcam, no, it's still warm, so that's good. But I really dislike products that do that because it's
But now it's on.
yeah, I switched it on. It was in standby, but let's give it a minute or 2.
How to warm up.
Yeah, I know that makes a huge difference. Okay. Well, what can we say about the Cambridge? 80 watts, quite powerful. It has a Sabre deck and 4 times analog in, optical, coaxial, USB and Bluetooth.
That's what I already said.
Sorry, Jung.
So what's inside? There's 80 watts. It's 4 times analog, 2 times optical.
Yeah, but this is the only one.
But what's,
Did you know, Jung? That it
Did
has
you know
2
that
times
that-
optical?
yeah.
Sorry.
Now, Cambridge,
It has-
Cambridge Audio has been around. It's one of the brands that has been around for
Yeah,
quite some
ages.
time, and
Yeah.
it started off with being very good.
Yeah.
Then it had a long period
A
of
rough
being
batch. Yeah.
of being very mediocre, but lately
They're doing really nice.
they're doing really well again.
Even
so
their budget phono stage. we
yeah,
had
that
on
that
this
was
Yeah.
really good.
really good performing. Yep.
Yeah, and the new deck and streamer
Yep.
are pretty good.
something about Alan Parsons? inside.
Yeah, something about Alan Parsons. Why? Oh, it's on analog 1. It clicks
Okay.
all the time. So,
It's analog right now.
yeah, analog 2. Let's do a 1 kilohertz tone so we can calibrate it again. I'll switch your mics off.
the 1000.
Super annoying. I hate that. But we have to have a level playing field. But it's the only one with 2 speaker outputs, speaker A and B. And it could be handy, of course, for people that want to drive some loudspeakers in the kitchen or somewhere else in the room. You can switch it in your car. Yeah, that would be really fun.
Okay, let's start with BMC again.
Yeah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay,
If you are.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Deceptions wrapped up in crazy ties. If you love life, stay clear of the dark side. Rewrite stories that were seen through time. A lost generation manipulating minds. You don't seem to want to think clear with their minds, or clever with their time. High kids with the heart to kill coming in. Suicide was these ridiculously in cash. About great times from way back, wishing I could travel back in spells and comebacks. Answer the next phone call of wicked stories and tales, scheming within the ways of wealth. Boy, the best of us are going through hard times. Prices rise up before you, pennies and dimes. Highest state of minds, think nothing of it. Constant snakes and fakes, and he's still in my wake. Their street dreams. Cause everybody's looking for something, and I'm still searching.
Of all, so naked and brutal, this violence and flatness of who we are. No space, no spirit, high impact access to anyone's display. The fabric of our favorite game, master manipulator, making it far this way. Serial imagery, obsessed with projection, master manipulator, make it far this way. Serial imagery, fabric of our favorite games. Dear, watching the water burn with such mastery. Are these the signs of our times? Dear, watching the water burn with such mass appeal. Are these the signs of our times? Some of the stuff of nightmares that became our dream, to change anyone's perception with a powerful idea. It could be a
This is really good.
Yes.
This is really good.
It had a 3D stage, so it was really a bubble.
Yeah.
It's a bit more emphasized on the mids highs,
Yeah.
so you can hear a lot of layering.
Bit. Yeah.
But there's a lot of layering in the voice. I mean,
Yeah.
the dubbing of the voice you
Yeah.
could hear really good. The saxophone was placed behind.
Yeah. For the first time.
Yep.
Yeah.
The rhythmic drive is fantastic.
It was playful.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I was enjoying
Yeah. The
how
music.
it played.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music again. Like, wow, that hi-hat there. Wow, very rhythmic. And not in an analytical way, but just like, I was enjoying it.
Yeah. But also with the first track from BMC, the grittiness of the guitar was there.
Yeah, true.
So
You can see it on our, I think, how we moved.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
You
Yeah.
know,
Very,
with
very
the-
nice
when-
signature.
Yeah, we were not stonewalled, it's okay. But it's amazing how the quality of this amp really.
Yeah, but we have to be fair here. I mean, it was more expensive. It's
It's-
not their entry-level model. That's a XA61.
Yeah.
But now it's discounted to €1,000, so it could just make the lineup. But originally, it's more expensive.
Yeah, but hey, if you can buy for that money this kind of stuff,
Hey,
When
Yeah.
you're in a shop, you also okay, you can buy this, but we have a model that's going out,
yeah,
so it's 500 less.
yeah. Well, it's a no-brainer.
yeah, I mean the Creek is €1,000.
Yeah.
This one is discounted now for €1,000. The Avance Paris is 750. The Atoll is
849.
849.
And the Arcam as well.
The
I'm
Arcam
really curious about the Arcam.
Yeah.
Because it's new.
But in this price class,
Yeah.
the differences within what you get for a few €100 extra
It's
is
ridiculous.
Yes.
quite a lot.
Really, really big steps in quality.
Yeah.
Because I think, I mean, more expensive mostly means in this price class better components,
Better components,
better power
supply,
supplies,
yeah.
better capacitors, better transistors, and the step if you buy them in bulk is not that big. So it could be $4 instead of $2, for example. In the end, you have to multiply by 10 because of all the distributors, stores. They have to
Yep.
make a margin. So in the end, it is just a few €100 for the consumer. But you do get better components. And if you go above a certain price range, it's just, better casing, looks better, better materials, but not component-wise.
So let's check out how it will do digitally. in-
yeah, it's on
I ch-
coaxial 1.
Yep, I already changed the output of the Primo.
On what level is the volume, you think?
Uh,
40% or so?
Not even. No, it's a quarter.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah? Ready?
ready.
All right. Go. Oh, digital 2 then. Digital 3. New. Yeah.
Hard times are here everywhere you go. Times are harder than they ever been before. People are drifting from door to door. Can't find heaven, don't care where they go. If I ever get off of this killing floor, I'll never get down low no more.
Sorry, I really didn't.
Oh, man. Don't switch it off, man.
No, 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 no. Wow.
Yeah. Wow, indeed.
The microdynamics are great. I mean, all the nuances in the piano, even the sound, the color of the lower notes of the piano, which is different from the mid and the highs in this instrument that he plays. You can hear it.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, we have to agree this is a really good amplifier.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
it's just a fact.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
actually
yeah.
quite surprised
Yeah.
because you know Cambridge, like you said, it had some seriously flawed amplifiers in the past. Before that it was crazy good, but they're up there.
They're back again.
Yeah, they're definitely back again. I
Yeah.
really like this one. It's,
Me too. Yep.
Good work, Cambridge, and Creek, by the way. I mean, that was a good amp as well.
Yep.
Now for a new one, Arcam.
Yeah, the last one
Yeah,
of today.
we were quick this time.
Yeah.
But we have to conclude, so maybe
Yeah,
you know
okay.
what. But it's going really well.
I'm
gonna swap
yeah.
the amp.
A new series from Arcam
new
with
design as
a
well.
new design as well.
I like it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
We know that Arcam has been designing new stuff, but also JBL has the same inside, but with a different outer shell, where JBL has gone kind of retro, with wood and silver color. Arcam has gone forward.
Yep.
Very modern, sleek-looking amplifiers. We heard the GBL, which is the same as the new network player in our multitest of streaming decks, where it really impressed us. So I'm quite curious how this amplifier will match up with that expectation that they set, for me at least. It's also very complete, once again.
Yeah. Did you know that Arcam is an abbreviation of A&R Cambridge Limited?
Yeah, I did. Sorry. Let's
Established in 1976 by science and engineering students, and as of 2017 it has been a part of Samsung through the American subsidiary Harman International.
Yep.
So part of the Harman Group.
So it has 1-time optical, 2-time coax in, 4 times analog in. It has a phono stage.
Yep.
So that's built inside for the 849 euros.
pretty good deal.
That's a good deal. It has a pre-out as well, so you can attach a subwoofer or a powered subwoofer or a power amplifier if you like.
Yep.
And we have to switch the batteries for the remote control.
I never unpack those because you get lost.
Yep.
So I'll always unpack what I need and all the rest is in the box because you get...
Do we start with analog or with digital?
Analog, please.
Yep. Then
And
I have to switch.
then we have to calibrate it first.
Yep.
So if you're ready, I'll switch off the mics.
Yeah,
to
I'm
save-
ready.
Yeah?
Plug your ears, you.
Okay. Okay. It's calibrated.
We suffer for you at home. We suffer.
Yeah, it's quite painful, to be honest.
849 euros.
Yeah.
849, yeah, it looks amazing.
It looks
I mean, I'll
really
show
good.
you guys how it looks on the camera. I have to bump it up a bit. It's really black, so let's see.
For those who didn't know, Jaap bought new lenses.
Yeah, this is an old one, but let's show.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling.
Let's show the
Let's see what
the Martijn
angle you-
shot. This is. I mean, look, Martijn, that camera, doesn't he look pretty now with the new lens?
The man.
Yeah, but
Okay.
The man in the green shirt, you can see it.
Yeah.
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 in the green shirt
He's
now.
always in the green shirt.
Yeah, now
Always
he's in
in
a
the
black
green
shirt. But yeah, I'm happy with my new lenses.
Okay.
All supported by Patreon. Thank you.
Let's go back to the Arcam.
Yeah.
Before we get turn into lens review. Let's play the analog tracks.
Sparks, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. He has a good point. The 825 is class G. This is not a class G amplifier. Arcam only implements that technology in the more expensive series because it's really expensive power supply technology. So this is just class AB.
Just.
But it doesn't say anything.
No.
You ready
I'm ready.
for the first song?
Yep.
I'm really curious. Let's go.
of lies. Deceptions wrapped up in crazy ties. If you love life, stay clear of the dark side. Rewrite stories that were seen through time. A lost generation manipulating minds. You don't seem to wanna think clear with their minds, or clever with their time. High kids with the heart to kill committing suicide. What's these pretty killers in cash? About great times from way back, wishing I could travel back in spells and comebacks. Answer the next phone call and wicked stories and tales, scheming within the ways of wealth. Boy, the best of us are going through hard times. Prices rise up before you, pennies and dimes. Higher state of minds think nothing of it. Constant snakes and fakes, and hissing in my wake. Their street dreams. Cause everybody's looking for something, and I'm still searching.
Of all, so naked and brutal, this violence and flatness of who we are. No space, no spirit, high impact access to anyone's display. The fabric of our favorite game, master manipulator, making it far this way. Serial imagery, obsessed with projection, master manipulator, make it far this way. Serial imagery, fabric of our favorite games. Watching the world burn with such mastery. All things the sound of our times. Watching the world burn with such mass appeal. All things the sound of our times. Some the stuff of nightmares that became our dream, to change anyone's perception with a powerful idea. It could be a vulgar joke, so complicated in its implication, simple form and content shape. Other things impossibly, loneliness serenity, master manipulator, making it too far, making it too far.
Wow.
That's impressive.
That's that.
The grip it has.
I'm reading along with the comments, and it's really funny to see how, in this case, it's very different, because I really like it. It's detailed.
It's very
It's
transparent.
very controlled.
Transparent.
Yes.
I don't hear a definitive signature
No.
in this amp,
Very neutral.
Yep.
but I get that they say, yeah, I miss dynamics. I don't think you miss dynamics. I think some of them exaggerate a little bit the dynamics because they're mid-focused, and this is, it's polite. Yeah, it is. I expected more freshness because that's the way hi-fi is going, but I do like it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
actually really good. It's the Cambridge is more fun in the sense that it projects more and it has more like the rhythmic drive. I mean, really a drive, and a bubble of music. This one is more neutral, transparent, and it really has a good grip on the music. I mean, the Trixie Whitley track is quite complex,
Yeah.
but without a problem at all.
True.
Yeah. I'm pleasantly surprised by 849.
Yep, that's, I mean, for the price, it really performs well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up there, definitely.
Yep.
This is really the entry level.
That's the
amp.
entry level
Yeah, this
amp.
is their entry level amp.
Amazing.
That's amazing, yeah.
Yeah, and then
With
there's an eight-
phono stage.
With a phono stage as well.
Yeah, MM, of course. All
Yeah,
MM.
oh, but that's the same for the Creek.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all MM.
And that's, you know,
Oh,
fully
the Creek,
understandable.
the Creek you have to buy one,
You have to buy one, yeah.
and here it's with the package.
Yeah.
So that's a very good deal for 849. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the digital input.
I think it's digital 1. That's the only thing. I have to get used to the controls. But okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's got something.
Yeah, you have to select it and then press enter.
Okay, the volume is the same.
Should be.
If you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh, I have to click.
Hard times are here everywhere you go. Times are harder than they ever been before. People are drifting from door to door. Can't find heaven, don't care where they go. If I ever get off of this killing floor, you know I'll never get down this low no more.
Yeah, this was impressive. I
Yeah.
got really relaxed. Again.
Yeah, the highs are so nicely controlled,
Yeah.
and not sharp at all. There's
No.
so much transparency and information in it. I can understand why people would say, okay, it's a bit, I don't know,
Smooth.
it's more neutral. It's
It's not like a Christmas tree, you know.
No.
You plug it in, you think, "Whoa!" and you're impressed.
No.
Definitely not. But
No.
the longer you listen,
to it.
the more you appreciate it.
The piano track was by far, and I mean by far, the best, on this one, because I could even hear the way he touches the piano and the touche of the player, and there were so much little nuances in the different.
Could you hear the room over
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
where you were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because here was a little bit.
A bit
Off
hard. Yeah,
axis.
you're on. I'm on the side as well. We should.
And this is
actually
how a
sit
piano
together.
sounds when you record it, when you enter the maybe a church or
Yep.
a chapel, and
Yeah.
this is how it sounds.
Yes.
Exactly like that. The piano is not, and this music is not very boomy or.
No.
It's very ambient actually.
Yes.
The Ravel and Debussy.
But I mean, the player, I have to pronounce his name right. It is what's his name again?
Shame on you, Martijn.
Yeah, its room doesn't show it me. Abduraimov.
Okay.
His technique and his touch is in this kind of music is really outstanding.
Really gentle.
Yeah, and it's a modern recording by Alpha Classics, and they make really great recordings.
Jaap's classical
Jaap's
brand.
classical label.
That's me, man.
Oh,
No, but I mean they make really great recordings. I mean they really care about how they record the stuff.
It's very
So,
well recorded.
And then-
big band jazz.
Yeah, and then it gets. I mean this Arcam from 849
Yeah, he
euros
does a good job.
can with the inbuilt deck really makes it shine. Yeah,
Well,
I'm impressed.
this is. I'm not into very big companies that buy all sorts of brands, and it's happening right now in the industry.
Yeah.
But in this case, it pays off because they just, they obviously share their knowledge. They
Yeah.
can buy the chips cheap, so they can buy better chips, and you as a consumer profit from that.
Yep.
In this case.
Yeah.
So I think to round it off, that if there's something to choose. I mean, there are really great stuff for around 1,000 euros.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
you
the
can buy a
Creek,
good
the
amp.
Creek really impressed me.
Yeah. Good amp.
The Cambridge audio really impressed
Yeah.
me, and the Arcam really impressed me.
Yeah.
And there's something that you can choose. I mean, the Cambridge is more like fun and involving. I mean,
Yeah.
it's warmer tuned.
Yeah.
It gives you more oomph in the sense that the basses and everything, the response is more like engaging than with the Arcam, which
More
is more
snappy.
more neutral, more
A little
held
bit more
back.
laid back,
Yeah.
I think. I mean, in
Yeah.
terms of detail, there's not a lot of difference, I think, between the two. The Arcam is more subtle, whatever. Then the Cambridge is more energetic.
the amount of detail that I heard in the piano in the Arcam was
More?
yeah,
Yes,
That
far,
was-
far more. Yeah.
Okay.
far more. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
So
And the
I,
Creek?
I would, if I had to choose one of those three, I would be hard pressed to choose one. To be actually, because I really like the Cambridge in terms of
Yeah.
fun and how it engages you in the music.
Yeah, me too.
I was really impressed by the control of the Creek.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a heavyweight boxer.
Yeah.
It just goes on and on and on.
Yeah,
No issue at all. And
And-
it's such a small box. It's
and such,
ridiculous.
yeah. And I'm really impressed by the
Cambridge.
transparency of
Arcam.
the Arcam
Yeah.
and the amount of detail that it can
The
retrieve.
built-in deck is really good.
Yes.
And that's a
Because
big
we
bonus.
don't know anything about the deck in the
No, I couldn't find it that quickly.
No, yeah, no, I could.
They use ASS Sabre implementations across all their
Yes.
models.
Yeah.
Arcam.
And I think they have the same DEC
Oh.
chip in all the
No, it's a better one actually. That's it's an older chip, which surprised me. It's a 9018
ESS.
ESS, and the Cambridge has a 9016 K2M.
Ah.
It's comparable.
Okay.
So both have a good DEC chip, but I obviously hear that they use different filters. The Arcam is much smoother. Maybe it's the same as the GBL streamer.
Yeah, it's the same as the GBL streamer.
Yeah.
But the streamer has a better implementation yet again
Yeah.
above the implementation in the amplifiers. So
True.
Yeah.
But we also have to say something about our French. Notre ami
Yeah.
français.
Yeah,
I was just,
Ah oui.
figuring out stuff. But let's go to the French part of the universe. That's not very friendly the way I
We
said that.
started
but-
the Atoll,
Yeah.
which was, I think we found it a good amp.
It's a good amp. It's darker tuned,
Yeah.
but that's
Warmer.
their sound. We heard it with the CD transport as well.
Yeah.
It's just differently tuned, but it did have grip.
I thought it was a little bit congested in the mids.
Yeah.
And maybe that can be that it doesn't have enough power to drive these
Yeah,
these
that's
speakers.
possible.
So I was thinking if we match it with the Sonos Faber Luminas also, it would probably fare better, I guess. But
Yeah, so people, please don't look at watts,
no.
because the Arcam has the same amount of watts as the Atoll.
Yeah.
And it's also and the Advance has even more. It's the most of the bunch, except for the Arcam. It's 5 watt difference, 75 versus 80.
Yeah.
It's all about power supply.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't look at the watts. It doesn't say a thing. I think the Atoll and the Advance had difficulty with the TAD.
Yeah.
Maybe there's just something in the TAD that they don't like, because both showed compression.
Yeah.
They couldn't
True.
handle it.
Yep.
Uh,
That's it. I think you're right. It's compression, or
yeah.
sort of.
I will try to look into that on the test bench and measure it. Maybe I can see something. Most of the time you can't.
Yep.
You just hear it, but you can't see
Well,
it.
we could also try it shortly. I don't know if we can make it today on other speakers. Not on the live stream, but later on.
We know from
Oh yeah, not on the live stream. Well, we can try. Yeah, sure.
we know from Atoll that there are more expensive amplifiers. We had them here.
Yeah.
They drive the TADs without a problem.
Yeah,
So
Atoll as well, by the way.
Yep.
I mean, we never heard an Atoll that had difficulty with these speakers. This is the smallest version. We
Yep.
had the bigger one, no issue at all. It has double the amount of transistors, double the amount of capacitance. So yeah, that it must be compression because of the power supply.
why? Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
So, well, all in all, Jung, which one would you take home?
I think the Creek, because I like small.
Yeah, you
small
do.
devices.
Yeah, you're fond of that.
I see. Yeah.
You like small.
I like
amps.
that. Small boxes.
You.
I'm doubting between the Arcam and the Cambridge.
Yeah.
I know.
But you have to choose one.
I have to choose one. I have to choose
You
one.
have to choose one.
I think in the long run, I would like the Arcam better for my taste.
Then I'll take the Cambridge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm more of a rock guy and electronic music, and I think the Cambridge has more oomph.
Yeah.
In the end.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking for that minute detail in piano pieces. I do enjoy classical music more and more. Thank you. But I'll take home the Cambridge then. So
That's fine.
On
Then I will come over and have a coffee.
we
from
can
time to
swap
time.
and have
Yeah.
coffee, and then we go to Jung.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it will run on your
Tennoise.
Tennoise, yeah.
Oh, that's why I want to try.
Yeah.
You can.
Let's do that.
Let's do that, yeah, because I think
It will be
they
fun.
can drive them, yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
with
I think-
these.
yeah,
with
easily.
these.
Yeah.
See, goes into standby again. Well, thank
So,
you for watching.
watching,
I
yep.
think that camera is for all of us. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream.
Yeah.
It was a pretty quick one this time.
Very good.
Because
Yeah.
we stick to 2 minutes per song.
Yeah. So that-
I hope you like this kind of testing, that we just have more tracks, but shorter.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. We didn't get any warning from YouTube this time, so that's
Oh,
very
that's
positive.
really, yeah, it's a pity that we cannot play
anything. Yeah, because
our
you'll
friend
just get
Jacques.
cut
I
off.
think, yeah, it's because of us that they banned it, because it got played so much.
I think
And he
so,
was living a
actually.
very obscure life
in the south of
in a
France.
very remote realm of internet, and suddenly it got trending.
Yeah, he got calls and yeah, maybe. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.